to the Dressing Room Diaries with me, TWELLS on tour. I'm here this week with George Crawford. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good, thank you.
Good.
Having a lovely time in Newcastle. That's where we are this week.
Nice schedule this week. Couple of one-show days.
Daisy's bringing the sunshine to our
thanks.
lives.
I paid him to say that. Let's get straight to the questions.
Hit me.
I asked this to everyone, by the way.
That's okay.
What was your very first introduction to Legally Blonde? Was it the film, the musical, or something else?
Do you know what? I was on holiday with my family and we stayed in a little villa in Spain somewhere, and they had a load of DVDs and one of them was Legally Blonde. And I think my sister went, oh, that's got a pink cover, we'll shove that on.
Yeah.
And watched it at like 8 years old, 9 years old, something like that. But I can't remember the film at all.
Really?
So the film was my first interaction with it, but then I went to watch my mate in an Amdram production of Legally Blonde, the musical, in York.
Oh my god. Was it at the Grand
I think it was
Opera?
at that theatre as well, yeah. And I was like, oh, this music's sick. This music's really, really cool. And that's kind of I've never seen the MTV.
Search for Elwoods.
Yeah, any of that
Iconic.
stuff. But yeah, that was really it. I mean, I knew like the odd song, and Amy's obsessed with the music. She loves it so much. Amy's my wife. So yeah.
You were influenced by your sister.
Basically, yeah. So thank you, Molly, for helping me get this job. So she planted the seed a long time ago.
Was there a specific show, role, or person that inspired you to get into this industry?
My nana. Yeah, my nana was my dance teacher, and she was my dad's dance teacher and my mum's dance teacher. So she was a dance teacher. She's incredible. She's had the most insane life. She was in a dance trio, and she used to go around the American GI camps in the war as entertainment with these two guys and her, and they'd do like some incredible dances. And then that then led to her, in some locations, there was a supporting act with Diana Ross. And then,
really?
Yeah, and then when they were doing that one day, do you know the Nicholas brothers?
Yes,
the two tap
of
dancers?
course, yeah.
They'd watch that show and be like, hey guys, just so I say, you're incredible. And I was like, no, this is pretty cool.
She's an icon.
Yeah. So
Is she a
yeah,
Crawford?
she is a Griffith.
She's a Griffiths.
Yeah.
So Nana Griffiths is a bit of an icon.
She is, yeah, and she is the whole reason I'm doing it, because it was just a normality that I'd go and watch her choreograph one of the Amdram shows that my mum and dad would be playing the Emmett and the L as an example. And so it was just so normal to go into the industry. I was just like, oh, this is...
That was your childhood,
Yeah.
you just grew up
And it
around
wasn't forced upon me, it was just so normal that this is what everyone was doing. And then my mum's dad, who's my granddad, he would direct the show. So my mum's dad would direct, my dad's mum would choreograph, they'd play the leads. My auntie, who's my mum's sister, would be in the show as well. So it was just a big old family
It's a
affair.
family business.
Yeah. So I'm the first one to do it professionally, apart from my nana doing what she was doing. I feel very proud. I know that I have like such amazing support from my family to do it as well. And she used to have like a trio box set of like Singing in the Rain, Calamity Jane, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
The iconic musical.
I used to just binge watch them. I'd go around, we'd have a Chinese, I'd just sit and watch Singing in the Rain. I'd be like,
That explains why you're so multi-talented.
yeah.
Because you've grown up watching icons. Gene Kelly?
Gene Kelly, Nana Jean and Gene Kelly.
I thought you were going to say like someone you would have watched as a kid on stage.
Yeah. If I were going to say someone as a kid, it would be Gene Kelly.
Yeah.
That was my like, I grew up watching him in these films going, this is just unbelievable. I guess my more contemporary version of that is like Jeremy Jordan.
Of course.
I feel like anything that he sings, my jobs have kind of like
aligned with his jobs that
Newsies,
he's done slightly.
Gatsby, like it's just kind of trickled down in that way. So,
but I think you've probably listened to him and gone, oh, that's a voice I really
100%.
like listening to, so that's someone that I want to mould my voice around. I feel the same about Kristen Chenoweth, for example.
Gotcha.
I love her. The people we listen to in those early years of before we go into the industry is so important. I love that. Nana Jean.
Big up Nana Jean.
Which themes of the show resonate most with your life?
I'd like to believe just kindness and taking someone in based on their personality and seeing good in them and not taking advantage.
Yeah.
I like to believe that I am a very approachable person
You are.
in life and in a company.
Yeah. And
that, again, only stems from the upbringings that I've had as a person. I think my way of doing that is also trying to make people laugh.
Yeah.
So...
Class clown.
Yeah. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Absolutely.
That's what I'd go for.
And that's very Emmett.
Very Emmett.
The entire show.
Come see the show, you'll find out for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I'm ready to make him out. Is there a specific scene or song that feels especially meaningful to you?
No. If I quickly reflect, I would probably say Find My Way, which is quite near the end. And not necessarily for the show, but I think, you know, we pushed through a lot in rehearsals to get the show, you know, up and ready. Then just to have that moment of like reflection on stage when we're taking in reflection of the characters, but also just reflecting us as people on stage going, oh wow, like we did this is great.
We really came together.
Yeah, I'd probably say that moment.
Yeah. Or when a cover goes on.
Yeah, a cover or swing is just nice just to then be able to go like, oh yeah, you
like
you
acknowledge the
that.
people on stage. And it's a moment of stillness where we're all just like looking at each other and just being still. And Amber comes round and points at people if they've had like a birthday or like a debut. She's like, well done, so proud of you. You don't get to see that because she's facing upstage.
Yeah, to get the hat sorted because sometimes
Sprout is so funny in that scene.
Oh,
sometimes he's like, or like nuzzling into her neck, which is really cute. Your chip on my shoulder is a very nice arc. Like that.
If I was talking about my favourite bit of the show, it would be that because the whole journey of that, and once you're on that roller coaster, you're not getting off until the button. But I love it because for me that's like a huge chunk of the show. It makes Act 1 go so quickly because once you start, it's already finished.
Yeah, and then there's only like 5 minutes before the end of Act 1.
Exactly.
How would you describe the energy of this cast as a whole?
Really good. It's incredibly energetic. The choreography is fantastic by our lovely Leah Hill, and the ensemble and everyone involved pulls it off to a T. I don't have to really do anything, so it's nice for me just to observe and go, you guys are unbelievable. It feels like, I'm not sure, it feels like choreo that people enjoy doing.
Yeah.
It looks like it feels good on the body to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone's so giving, everyone is so fun, everyone's so cheeky.
Yeah.
We've got a really naughty cast, and that's really fun and exciting when you've got such a long time with those people.
Yeah.
That there's never been one show which has been the same, but to a paying audience, it's still at the top grade that it can be, but for us there's still some new exciting and funny things which will happen continuously.
Yeah, unique personalities.
Yeah.
And everyone's so confident in themselves and who they are, and I love that. I love that everyone is so comfortable with each other.
I'd like to believe everyone loves doing the show as well.
Oh yeah.
I know from a band perspective, they've all said they absolutely love playing the score.
Yeah, they do.
Once you start playing, I think there's only a 5-minute break for the band.
If your character had a social media account, what would they post?
Probably like latte art.
Or like once a month, like a grid post.
Yeah.
Like, hey guys, been to New York this month.
Yeah, I think you just do like a massive Instagram dump of like the past 4 months.
Yeah.
Saw my family here. I went to Lake Como. What's amazing with Nikolai is that you're able to find your own version of Emmett. I still like to believe it's still quite true to what people would hope it to be. Contemporary, laid-back approach instead of it being like incredibly introverted and like slightly...
A bit of an outsider.
Yeah, it's more just, I work really hard.
Yeah, I just don't do the social norms of going out, which you would as George, but Emmett doesn't.
But yeah, like I think he just enjoys getting a book, getting a nice coffee, listening to some chilled music, and his sound.
Yeah.
But that doesn't have to be nerding away reading a dictionary.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It would be a lot of like, read this amazing book, check it out if you can.
My favourite coffee spot.
Absolutely, yeah. And loads of vinyls. I feel like he's a vinyl guy.
Do you think he has a dog?
If he had any kind of dog, it would be like a lurcher. You know, something which is like really low maintenance and very chill. It doesn't give like, he gives golden retriever energy slightly, but I don't think he'd have anything like that. It'd be something small, maintainable.
Yeah, or like an aquarium.
Yeah, like full aquarium.
Funniest on-stage moment so far?
I think it was when we're in the courtroom and Enid, played by Kiana, comes on to do the perm reveal, and then she takes it off in the shower, and then slowly you could just see it slowly sliding off her head before she got to do the reveal herself. And then she turned around to go up into the shower, and then just as she got into the shower, it just plopped off her head. And it's moments like that you really, because to the audience, they might kind of think that's meant to happen, or they might miss it.
Yeah. So
it's really hard, because then you're like, I have to lock in. I have to really try and not show that anything's happened here. But when something like that just completely throws your show, you're like...
I can always notice when something's happened in that courtroom scene, because I'm the only one that's really like not looking at anyone too intently. But I can always see if something's happened and you're all like,
Yeah, and
looking down.
I've got a really good view because I'm right next to the shower, so I can just see everything that's happening. But I'll start laughing sometimes when Milo's on stage, Rufus, because he'll just go. If he's like trying to moderate his breathing, he's just.
That's so true, actually.
Yeah.
And I've never noticed that.
And then he'll be looking at the audience and then do like a full 180, and then his private just.
Now that you've said that, I'm going to see it.
Yeah.
Because he does do that, but I've never thought of it like that.
Yeah. And sometimes he'll lock eyes and just go.
And he goes.
Yeah, bro.
Bless him. Oh, we love the dogs, and Sprout has had some moments.
Sprout had ate his food too quickly, and Amber had picked him up, and he was like this, and he just went. I just went onto the stage, but we just carried on the scene. But I was fully aware that we're going to go into So Much Better basically after this. I was like, it's in the middle of the stage, and there's no chance for anyone to really get on and do anything. So mid-scene, I just went. Threw it into
Oh my god.
Like ham chunks.
Oh
like,
my god.
Yeah.
With your bare hand.
Yeah, I just had to kind of wipe it, and then Amber saw it happen, and she was like, I can't touch your hand in these scenes coming up until give a good old hand sign. Yeah.
He was also sick in the courtroom scene.
That was another one, yeah. Karen to the rescue.
Yeah. Easter egg moment in the show that people might not know about.
I think this is a new addition.
Oh.
As I've only seen it recently. In Elle's dorm room, on one of her side cabinets, stage left, is a Brooke Wyndham workout book.
Yeah.
Is that new?
No. It's been there since the beginning.
No way.
Yeah. But this is the thing, like, you don't see all the details at first, and like the people who come see the show once wouldn't have seen that.
But they won't see it because it's on top of the thing. That's one. The resume is like a completed resume.
Yeah.
Of Elwood's and all of her.
And the headshots and stuff.
Yeah.
All of the props are so accurate. His ID is got like all the details that we need on it. Yeah. The papers for the
175.
essay.
Yeah. A costume one. I think you did this when you did the takeover. But I wear 4 layers in Chip on my shoulder. But for ease, they've cut off the sleeves of my jumper. Yes. So it still looks like I'm layered up.
And also heat.
Yeah.
Because we're going into the summer months and it's going to get really hot. It's already hot here. Like I'm already boiling in this venue.
Yeah, and it's the same for my Harvard. Do you know my hoodie?
Yeah.
It's just the best.
Yeah, it's so clever. So clever.
Says
a lot of our costumes are just like shoulderless. Because we wear jackets over the top. Pink or not pink?
Pink. I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, get me in pink. But whenever I've worn it, people have gone, it really suits you.
I feel like everyone should wear more pink. I'm a very pink person. I'm not wearing pink right now, but like...
The eyeshadow's giving
my eyeshadow is pink. But everything I own is pink.
Yeah. Really?
Pretty much. I also love the pink tie.
Yeah.
The little nod. Did you?
I found that in a vintage shop when we went looking for my costumes. I went, is anyone wearing that? Because I think that's really cool. And they gave it to Jamie.
And you were like, no.
I was like, I found it.
Yeah.
And then it didn't work on him. And then they went...
It works for Emmett. It's like Elle's gone, here's your little nod of pink.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes. That's really good.
Have you not thought of that?
I've not thought of that at all.
It's like when she's dressing him, she's like, here's the little me touch.
That's very nice.
Are you being serious?
I'm being deadly serious. I've just gone, yeah, nice tie.
Am I a genius?
Ralph Lauren.
The original Broadway production. It was a pink tie as well, and it's like her way
of
incorporating pink into his life because he incorporated law into hers. Little bit of pink.
There you go.
Little bit of magic.
That's an Easter egg for when you watch.
Yeah. Final question.
Hit me.
What do you hope audiences take away after seeing our show?
How fantastic I am.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I hope that audiences take away the same thing that we talked about earlier about...
kindness.
Yeah, and not being judgmental or prejudice and being able to kind of try and break past the... Stereotypes and the physical kind of stereotypical norms that can be thrown upon you in society. I think we've got better as a society, but then I also think we've got worse. There's things have got better and worse in different... Yeah. Subjects and categories.
It ebbs and flows.
It ebbs and flows. So I think if we're able to allow people 2.5 hours of escapism of a very strange period of time, then we're doing our jobs well.
Exactly.
I'd like to believe we're doing so because every night everyone's been on their feet at the end.
Absolutely. Someone came up to me and said, I think me and Hannah were at the beach, and they said, we came to see the show last night, and just want to let you know it was pure joy, and it just took me out of reality for 2.5 hours, and I really needed it. And I was
I think as well, because it is real, but so pink and energized, and the band are like loud, and the lighting's loud.
Yeah.
Do go into this escape
fantasy world,
which people need, which is fantastic for us.
Yeah, and it's nice that we can do that for people because it's our job. So we're doing what, you know, we do every day. Yeah. This is just our 9 to 5, except we don't have those hours. We have crazy different hours. Yeah. I think it's nice that we can do that for other people.
For sure.
That concludes our chat. Thank you, George, for joining me. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And hit the notification bell if you want to be notified next time I upload a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! You want that to be the thumbnail of the video?
Sorry.
Okay, is there a specific scene?
Sorry, that's what I said.